agent after he had been looking for a team since February. LeBron was so excited for his friend to be signed that he posted 7 stories to Instagram in over a 2-minute period last night. Shannon, did the Melo news surprise you, and were you following along with Bron?
It did surprise me that he got signed, but I'm not surprised that he signed with Portland, Skip, because you're talking about a team that was in the Western Conference Finals last year. And they've lost what? They've lost 6 of 7, and here we are right now. They're 4-8 total loss. Skip, and what happened is they lose Mo Harkless. He goes to the Clippers. Alfred Camino's gone. Zach Collins is out for a couple of months. Nurkic has yet to return. Pau Gasol. So they need somebody to give them some offense, because you ain't get no defense from Melo now. So let's not confuse the two. In year 17, he's never was a defensive guy, so he's not about to start playing defense now. The question is Melo going to be able to accept this role? Because what happens when Dame and CJ goes to the bench, they were lacking scoring. So Melo, I believe, can still score. What is his role going to be? Is he going to be coming off the bench? Is he going to be a starter? So I think it would work really well, Skip, when CJ and Dame's off the court. He's out there, so he's the guy that can score. Because he can still score. But, Skip, the days of dump Melo the ball and he takes 15, 18 seconds to decide what to do with it. Skip, those days are long gone. He's not going to be the Nuggets guy. He's not going to be the first couple of years, the first years at the Knicks. That's not what he is now, Skip. But everybody vouches for him. You see LeBron and D Wade and KD, everybody vouches for Melo.
Love him.
He's going to get an opportunity, Skip. He's going to get an opportunity to show just how good he is. Where the teams that bypassed him all of last year and let him go, a month into the season this year, were they right or were Carmelo right? Because we're about to find out.
I'm sorry, for me, this is not a day to be cynical about Carmelo Anthony, because my biggest takeaway is I'm so happy for him.
Yes.
He was about to suffer the most embarrassing, humiliating end to a perennial all-stars career we've ever seen.
10 times.
Yep. 10-time all-star. And he was about to just have to fade away, all but down on his knees begging teams, please give me a chance. And it got pathetic to me, and it started to hurt, because for all of his issues, no defense, ball stopper, low post scorer in an age in which that just doesn't work anymore.
Correct.
He's still Melo. There's still some magic to him that I can't explain. He did put Syracuse on his back as a freshman, carry him to a championship, NCAA championship.
Made the playoffs every year in Denver, in the West.
In the West. And
took the game off Kobe now.
He did, yep. Go back to 12-13 with the Knicks. They were kind of the surprise team of the whole league, and he led the league in scoring. And that was kind of the last we ever saw of that guy.
Yep.
But that guy, on any given night, could be special.
Oh, yeah.
And that guy was the guy Kobe Bryant said was the hardest to guard for Kobe, because he was just a bull down low. And Kobe said, I just couldn't deal with his power, with his strength, and with his skill. So I'm happy he's getting a chance. I don't really care how he does. I'm just happy he's going to get a last hurrah in this league, because he deserved one. He earned a last hurrah somewhere. And it is a good fit right now for him. I don't know if it's going to continue long to be a good fit.
Right.
And he's got a non-guaranteed deal, so this is just almost like...
We'll see how it works. 10 days, a 10-day contract.
It's like almost like a daily basis, you know? But,
it's like the guys at the G League, Skip.
Yeah. Okay, except he's not going back to any...
yeah, he's going home. If this doesn't work out, he's going home.
So they're now, Portland is 27th in the league in scoring, and they're last in the whole league in field goal percentage. So they just can't make shots.
Right.
And Damian is in awe of Melo. I think he kind of grew up in awe of Melo, and he has been the one who's campaigned the hardest publicly. We want Melo. And he has said numerous times, I tried to get him before he went to Oklahoma City, and I tried to get him to Portland before he went to Houston.
Right.
And he finally got him. So I'm sure they will welcome him with the most open arms. And there is a big glaring hole in the lineup, in the rotation right now, without Zach Collins and all the players you mentioned.
Right.
So they need a power forward. And I think he'll still be a pretty good one. Again, he's not going to defend, but I think he'll give them some initial sort of emotion, electricity, you know, like, oh, we got Melo, and maybe it'll jumpstart them.
Skip, you watched the Dubs, the Warriors the other night. The Warriors beat Portland.
They did. That's how bad it came to that.
That's what this is what it's come to.
Yep.
And the question, Skip, now we've seen Melo. We saw him go to OKC. We saw him go to Houston, and it didn't work. Melo is a guy, Skip, you got to define a role for him and say, this is your role. This is what we ask you. This is what we're asking you to do. Because I don't know, because, they said we want Melo to come off the bench. You're like, bench? I'm better than the guy. You see, so now he's already on the defensive. He's already hot and got his antenna up. Like, man, I'm Melo. I got 3 gold medals. I'm an 10-time All-Star.
Well, as you've said this many times on the show over the last couple of years, he's not Melo. He's
Carmelo. Yeah.
He's the other guy.
Yes.
He's the guy who really can't play anymore.
Not his style.
I hope we just see little flashes of Melo. I hope his first game out, he has a big game. I think they're at San Antonio.
Right.
No, I hope he doesn't have a big game.
Yeah, they have a game.
Spurs, yeah.
Because, Skip, you remember one game, I think it was Houston. He had a monster game. He had like 24, hit like 4 or 5 threes. And then like 2 days later, like, it's not working out.
Yeah.
They're like, huh?
Gone. No, I agree. I mean, he was the ultimate, in his day, selfish player in a good way. You could just dump it down to Melo and he'll score, right?
But, Skip, if you think about it, if he accepts the role like he accepted in the Olympics. Skip, you said what he did in the Olympics, he come off the bench.
He carried those teams.
Yeah. And one time
especially his last year, he was the closer. Woo.
He come in and let them threes go. I remember that one game he had against African country, maybe Angola, somebody, Skip.
Yeah.
He had like 12, 13 3. I mean, he just had let it go.
He did.
If he can accept a role like that, okay, this is what we need you to do, Melo. Boom, we good. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see. I'm happy for him also, Skip.
Which brings me to our man, LeBron James. So, as you just pointed out, he posted 7 times on Instagram stories within 2 minutes. 7 in 2 minutes? I'm sorry, those are what I would call guilt posts.
Ain't no guilt posts.
Guilt posts. Because LeBron, his closest friend in the world, somehow couldn't pull off getting Melo to the Lakers or Melo wherever he was.
He couldn't get him last year.
Yeah.
Couldn't get Scott. Look, we got your AD. Now, we done got you. You wanted Danny Green, we got your Danny Green. You wanted Avery Bradley, we got your Avery Bradley. Now, we just can't, and look here, this ain't finna be a team of your homies. We run a business here.
Boy, they suddenly had a lot of open roster spots after Kawhi said, nope, Clippers.
Skip, what you mean? They filled those roster spots. Did you not see it?
I did, but they didn't fill it with Melo.
We got Jared Dudley.
Oh, you got Jared Dudley. You took Jared Dudley over Carmelo Anthony. So that's...
Hey, he can't do, Melo can't do this like JD.
Yeah.
JD hit that thing like this here.
Yeah. So that's when they signed Jared Dudley, that's when LeBron went home and just hung his head and said, ooh, I feel shame. I wasn't able to pull. He didn't push hard enough to sign Carmelo. Because high IQ that LeBron has, he just said, no, he's done. He'll drag his team down.
That's what he said. But hold on. Rick Bucher came out here last year and told us that Jeannie was thinking about possibly moving on from LeBron. We're in no position. We got to worry about us. We got to be, look, we rolling good right now, Skip. We got something good right now. You know we play tonight. About to go to 9-2. We about to go to 9-2, get that record. Right away. Hold on. Did the Clippers win last night? I know the Clippers ain't lose to the Pelicans.
Did you see what Paul George did in his first game as a Los Angeles Clipper?
I saw that L.
Did you see 33 and 8 from Paul George?
Got gumbo L.
Minutes?
He got a trip at Touffet.
Wow.
L.
Interesting.
Jambalaya. L.
No Patrick Beverly. No Kawhi Leonard. Only Paul George in game number 1. 33 and 8.
Hold on, Skip. Woo! Skip.
I sat back and I said, uh-oh, LeBron.
Yeah. They loaded. Paul, PG looked good. Yeah. He looked good. But hold on.